Michaela Vernava alongside Ben Watanabe as we get set for the 2017 NASCAR season with Daytona 500 right around the corner. Let's talk about the changes Roush Fenway Racing made in this offseason, because they made big ones. Of course, there was the departure of Greg Biffle after 19 years with the team, and then the subsequent announcement that the team would only be fielding 2 cars in Cup this season. How will that affect them as a whole?
Yeah, it's interesting because there's a lot of uncertainty. Even with Biffle, he was stepping away. He's been really clear he's not using the retirement word yet. He's doing some TV. And on what he's left at Roush is just as much uncertainty with their program. Obviously, Trevor Bayne and Ricky Stenhouse are still driving in that 2-car team. But as Ricky talked to you about earlier this week, it's still some question about whether that means that those 2 remaining cars will have a lot of resources at their disposal now, or if this is something that's kind of the slow bleeding of downsizing within that team.
And this isn't just affecting the drivers, it's also affecting the managerial level. There's been a lot of shuffling, including the reassignment of Robbie Reiser.
Yeah, no, it's been top to bottom. I mean, obviously, when you eliminate a team, you have an entire crew, crew chief that are on the move. Brian Patty moved from what was on the 16 team. He is now on the 17. This is a team, though, that needed a shakeup. 2005, it's funny to think that they had 5 of the 10 chase drivers. NASCAR had to institute a rule that limited the amount of cars a team could have so that it wasn't so dominant. And now, they haven't had a win since 2014 with Carl Edwards, who's not even with the team anymore. The last 2 current drivers that have won races, Trevor Bayne won in 2011. He was technically in a Wood Brothers car. Chris Buescher won last year, but that was in a front row car. So there's talent there, but it hasn't come under the Roush Fenway umbrella, and we'll have to see if these moves are finally what get them back into victory lane.
Well, no one said that change is a bad thing, so it'll be fun to see what happens as this season gets underway. Make sure to keep it on NESN.com, NESNfuel.com for all your NASCAR news.